Alright. The drama surrounding people wanting to be liked. I was watching a video from the Advice Show on YouTube. This black guy named Phil. He's really, really smart. And he put up this video called "Who Cares If People Don't Like You?" And I honestly wish that I saw this video. I wish I saw this video like 7 years ago. You know, when, you know, or like when I started high school. You know, like it's very insightful. It's just that you know, and I see it every day. I see those groups of friends, those groups of people, and there's always one or two people there who are just trying so hard to be liked. And it's like the harder they try, to no avail. And it comes from two places. One, the piece of advice my uncle told me, know your worth. I think that's the best advice any black parent could give their black child, is to know your worth. You're healthy, you're not on drugs, you have a clean criminal record, you don't have children all over the place, you know, you have things going for you. So why are you wasting your time with people who either have nothing going for them or don't know the true value of having someone like you in their company? But people do it. You'll be amazed the amount of things people do just to have people by their side. It's really sad, because when you think about it, life is so short. It's short, and people put up with so much garbage just for something so temporary. I'm not trying to be all philosophical right now, but you know, when you really, really sit down and think about it, you're like, damn, what's all this hard work for? Like, it's not even guaranteeing me anything. You know, that's one point. I mean, you know, I don't know, like I have a couple friends. I have a couple friends. Like, my friend has a brother, and he's grade 9, I believe. And he's suffering this problem right now because, in a way, he was kind of like me. You know, he was very intellectual, very smart, very snappy dresser, very witty. But people just didn't get him. And the funny thing about people, particularly young people, is that if they don't get you, and I'm 22, by the way. I'm not like 30 or something. I'm just saying, because my mentality is a little more up there when it comes to situations like this. Anyways, you know, like, he was very witty, but people just didn't get him. And the thing about young people is that if they don't get you or they don't understand you, they're very, very quick to outcast you. Like, you're a problem. You know, like, oh, that's the weirdo, or that's the, you know, that's the weird guy, you know, like, and you're like, why? Why is he weird for being himself? You know, at least he's not trying to copy people he sees on TV. You know, he's comfortable in his own skin. And these popular people put off the vibe that they're comfortable in their own skin, and in actuality it's not. And you see it. You see it everywhere, even beyond high school. You see it in college. You see it in university. You see it at bars. You see it everywhere. You see it everywhere. There are those people who are just labeled as odd, but they're only odd because they're comfortable with themselves. While those popular people, you know, they don't have to be comfortable with their own skin. They just act like they are. And people perceive that as real. Wow, the world is definitely going to fucking hell in a handbasket, for sure. You know, and like I said, I could relate to him. I could definitely relate to him. It's pretty frustrating. anyway, my case in point is that you know, it's basically divided into two categories. When you're trying to be liked, you always have to think about it in this. It's going to be in two categories. It's going to be the people who like you and the people who don't. And if you look hard enough, you'll find there are more people who like you than there are people who don't. But so many times, because we're human, we tend to focus more on the people who don't like us. That we put on the blinders and we forget about the people who do already care about us, who do already like us, who like the way we are, and we don't have to change. You know, we waste our time on people trying to change for them, trying to be like them, and then at the end of the day, they don't give a shit about you. You know, it's so frustrating. My mentality to this is like, if you don't like me, then whatever. People don't like me for many reasons. Like, people could not like me for any reason, like my race, my opinions, the way I dress, the way I carry myself. You know, it doesn't matter. But you know, and that's how it is in all the world. There are people out there who just won't like you, no matter what you do. You could have saved 5 kids from a burning building, and they still won't like you. You know what your mentality should be to them? Fuck off. People who don't like you for no apparent reason, particularly people who don't like you without even getting to know you first, they don't deserve a piece of your time. So don't give it to them. Because I used to be like that. Someone didn't like me, I had to find out why. What did I do wrong? Is there a way I could fix it? No. There is no way you could fix it. Just continue to do you. And the people who are like-minded like you, the people who are real, who are close to their heart like you are, will find you. And they will find you fucking amazing. And leave those other clowns to think that they're the shit. And they'll be the same motherfuckers who'll be flipping burgers the rest of their fucking life. Yeah. Kind of went hard there, but it's true. No, people is all about, oh, if they like me, do they like me? It's like, who cares, bro? Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you think you're doing everything right and people still don't like you? I've been there. Have you ever thought maybe the problem isn't you? Maybe you're just a different type of person. Like I said earlier, maybe you're just a guy who's very comfortable in his skin, and they're not mature as you yet. They haven't gotten your program yet. And again, like I said before, when people don't understand something or they don't get something, they're quick to ignore it. They're quick to put on the blinders. Don't feel hurt by that. Pity people like that. Feel sorry for people like that. That they have to hide behind this shield of confidence that they like to call, or swag, whatever. Because I believe, as a black guy again, swag is something that's natural. It's something that you have. Swag cannot be faked. It can't be faked. As much as people think it can, it can't. It's a natural ability that you have when you're very, very, very comfortable and confident in yourself. And I don't mean cocky. But when you're very comfortable with yourself, that's when true swag happens. Not with spray-on tans and muscle shirts. You know, that doesn't play out as well as you think it does. I could wear a muscle shirt because I have muscles, but it's different. Yeah, but yeah, people, you know, they just haven't gotten your program yet. Don't feel bad. Whatever. It is what it is. They don't like you, then they don't like you. Focus your time with the people who do like you already. It builds you up more instead of breaking you down with people who don't like you. You don't deserve that. Your time on this planet is short, and you deserve the best. You do. If you know your worth, then you know how much you're worth to other people. Don't let people ever tell you what you're worth. Don't ever. I don't care if they're your boss. I don't care if they're your girlfriend, your husband, your boyfriend. I don't care. Don't ever let them tell you how much you're worth. That's something you should know. Depending on your struggle in life or what have you, don't be so quick to cut yourself. And I don't mean emo style. I mean like don't cut yourself down. Yeah, that video was really good. I really liked it. Like I said, I wish I heard this years ago. Instead, I went through trial and error, and there's nothing wrong with that either. It's just that I feel a lot of people actually need to hear this, particularly between the teens and 20s. They need to hear this. Stop caring about people liking you. Do you. Cream always rises to the top. The real you will always shine through. Let those other fake ass punks do whatever the fuck they want. You're the best investment that you can make. And no, it's not cliche, but it's true. You work on you, and I mean work on you. Get your job. If you don't have a job, stay in school. Get your papers, get your career. Constantly work on you, and you will reap the benefits. Guaranteed. It's just I don't know. People need to hear that, because they spend their whole life trying to be liked, and it's really sad. Anyways, that's it for this video. Hope you guys liked it. Again, butcher my video if you want, I don't care. I just needed to get that across to some people, because it's a message that needs to be spread. The name of the channel is The Advice Show. He has good advice. It's primarily, again, targeted towards blacks, but I'm pretty sure this time other races could relate to it a little bit. But yeah, it's a good channel. Yeah, so that's it for me. Keep your head up, and peace out, YouTube.